What's going on, everybody? It is yours truly, Mature Servant Man, also known as Vince, man. We are, you see the on air button is on. So that means we live and we popping, man. This is the Not Very Mature podcast, or as I like to say, never mind mature. I'm in the building. Listen, I know y'all been wondering where I've been for the last few months, okay? Your boy took a hiatus real quick. Had to get some stuff in order. You see, we in a new studio. Brand new studio. We at the Mature Mansion, okay? Listen, I got not just a guest. Not a guest, yo. I got me a co-host in the building. Listen, y'all are in for a hell of a show, okay? If you watching this on YouTube, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But also, if you listening to this on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio, your grandma's basement, somebody's back alley, I appreciate you for listening. Now, I got to take a second shout out my sponsor. Shout out to Yaktown Don't Back Down, my boy Sean P. Shout out to my homie, man, with the Yaktown Don't Back Down clothing store, 18 East Lawrence, Pontiac, Michigan. Shout out to my other sponsors, Overdope Productions, my homies. Shout out to them. Now, let's get into this show, okay? I got somebody special in the building. Got my sis in the building.
My little bro.
Man, this is like 30 years in the making, okay? She way back. Midnight School Craft. Shout out to the West Side. Yeah. I'm letting her introduce herself, and then we go get into this. Go ahead and tell them who you are.
What's up? It's your girl, Chisa, Firece, known as Chisa Nicole. I'm a hairstylist from Detroit.
Okay.
I do hair shows. Excuse me. I do hair shows. I do it all, y'all. Detroit native.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here with my boy to do this podcast.
You feel me? You feel me? Listen, okay? Now, talk real quickly. Talk about your hair journey, because you've been doing hair for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Mama's kitchen.
Yeah, and I remember you doing hair all the time. And now it's like it's a big thing for you. Was that always the plan? Was that always the goal to be into hairstyling and stuff like that?
Yes, definitely. I always wanted to do hair. Like as a kid, do my Barbies. I'll give all my friends. You know how it is. But yeah, that was my goal, to always be a hairstylist. Now,
what is that? What is that journey like for you? Because I'm not in the hair world. So, is it competitive? Is it backbiting? Is it like shows? Is it a lot to put on? What it goes into that type of lifestyle of being like a stylist? Because I know people who just do hair, but you go above and beyond. You do the shows, you do the networking. What does all that kind of entail?
It's fun for me.
Okay.
But it entails a lot. Getting ready for those shows, it's a lot. But I enjoy it.
Right.
So to me, it's like fun.
What's the goal, I guess, of a hair show? Every show is different. When you're a rap artist, you want to have the best song.
Yeah.
When it's dancing, you want to have the best choreography. When it's hair, what's the goal there in the shows? Is it like to show the best styles of hair, the hairs that's popping, or new styles that people should be looking into? Right. What kind of is the meat of a hair show?
It kind of depends on the category that you're going with.
Okay.
They have different categories. They have fantasy. We're known for our fantasy hair pieces. Like stuff on top of your head.
Right.
Excuse me. I do stuff on top of your head, and we do it all. So we usually do competition hair shows. We have done a few just for show, but we love
the competition.
Yeah, me and my partner China. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out. Now,
Fantasy Hair Salon.
Okay, shout them out. Shout
out to Fantasy Hair Salon.
Now, talk about the competitions. How many have you won?
We have galore trophies. If I'm not winning first place skit, that's when you do a whole 10-minute skit on stage. You have actors, you have dancing.
For hair?
For hair.
What?
I'm going to have to bring you some videos.
Yes, you got to.
We won the Inferno hair show.
Okay.
We won 2 years in a row.
Nice.
Then we lost to my favorite girl, Brandy. Shout out to Brandy. And then we came back and won again. So,
nice.
It's a good competitive spirit.
Okay.
It's all good.
Dope. Well, listen, I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Nikki was on, she was on Facebook looking for an opportunity. I said, Nikki.
Yes. I said, I want to do a podcast. He got right on it.
Listen, Nikki got right back on it too. So I appreciate her for that.
That's right.
For you guys, a little history, man. Me and Nikki go way back. Nikki knew me when I was youngin', small boy.
Playing basketball in front of the house.
All that. Pokemon, playing Pokemon cards with her brother. Shout out to D. Always was in her house.
Yep.
Mama and them loved me. Appreciated that family for sure, man. And now here we are, man. Here we are.
About to make it happen.
About to make it happen. So listen, we about to get into some music first, and then we go come back and get into this show. It is the Mature Only Podcast with your boy Mature the Servant. And now my co-host, y'all.
That's right.
Nicole is in the building. Let's get into this music, man. We got tons of music from independent artists throughout Detroit. So shout out to everybody that y'all hear on this playlist, man. Y'all tap in with them. We'll have the names and all that stuff in the show notes on YouTube and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But let's get into this music, man. Let's not waste no time.
Okay, ladies. So next question. Never have I ever had sex in a public place.
Y'all don't go to Miami all paid weekend and don't show them a little appreciation on the plane.
I asked you when we could talk about marriage and we still ain't saying nothing about that shit.
You know exactly why we haven't discussed it. You moved on.
Okay, now keep giving that man hell. He gonna leave you and all your bullshit.
You want me to join you in the shower?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think he's seeing someone else.
No. No, ladies. We are not about to ruin these good things that we have going on.
Does she know? I should have known.
It's my homeboy, longtime friend, producer, Draco. Y'all signed me for raw talent. Quit trying to strap me up and let me hit it raw.
My secrets, Nicole.
Girl, Jordan is great, but I mean, he's intelligent. We vibe and everything. It's just,
Hey, Earth to Trey. I said I love you.
My ex was that way. Shit, worse actually.
She ain't nothing mentioned she had a brother. Of course she did.
And I had to do whatever it took to leave him.
Forcing my hand, Alex.
Fuck! My fucking career, bro.
Smoke his ass.
Yes. Always trust the shooter, baby.
He's more worried about you fighting than anything.
This shit wild, man.
You distracted?
Now we dumping bodies. We about to be on tour, man.
Chris, I used to be a thief. I used to rob high-priced items with a group that included my ex.
Chanel, I think we need to renegotiate the terms of our agreement.
Bitch, I swear, bitch ass nigga, fucking nigga.
You're a murderer, a thief, a killer, and most importantly, my fucking wife.
Now let's get into our first segment here. Diddy and 50 Cent. We go get them the Curb Yo Stupidity segment this week. All right, guys. So, listen. 50 Cent is nigga. He is.
Kick my feet up for this.
Kick your feet up for this one.
All right.
So he is getting ready to release this Netflix special on Diddy, the documentary. Don't know what it's called yet. Maybe Surviving Diddy. I don't know.
Yeah, Surviving the Diddler.
The Diddler. Say no to Diddy. I don't know. And he just sold it to Netflix. How much he sold it for hasn't been released yet. But
a pretty penny.
I'm sure 50 at this point is making hand over fist money. So I know anything he's selling is it's top tier.
Yes.
And 50 and Diddy has not had the best relationship over the years. So nigga, what are your thoughts on this documentary? What do you think is gonna be said in it? What you expecting to learn?
I cannot wait.
Come into the mic, son.
I'm here for it. I think it's gonna be interesting, but I think it's gonna be more entertaining than a documentary because 50 is a fool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be entertaining, funny.
True that.
How much does he know though?
That's what I'm wondering is who he go have on there.
Yeah.
Because the cases is still open for a lot of these, so I know maybe a lot of people can't even talk about it.
Right.
So I'm wondering what perspective Diddy is gonna come from, or 50 is gonna come from.
Yeah.
But what was your thoughts when the whole Diddy thing got exposed?
I already knew. I felt that he was a monster.
Really?
I was waiting for it to be revealed.
How long did you feel like this? Like you felt this way like
since Making the Band.
Really?
Making the Band when they was.
What gave it away on Making the Band?
I don't know. It was just something how he did to make him walk to get the cheesecake and
stuff
like that. That underlying stuff is narcissistic.
It is.
Like I don't know.
It is.
It is. It is.
I think that
I don't know.
It's
like,
crazy.
When it came out, I said, I knew it.
And you know what? 50 said that on, I think it may have been the Breakfast Club, when he was like, y'all go find out eventually about Diddy. Yeah. And it's crazy when you look, all the stuff they brought up, like with Justin Bieber and Usher, and then now the video release with him attacking, what's her name? Cassie. Attacking her. It's kind of just like,
is there any coming back from this? What you think?
I don't think so.
There's none.
I don't think you can come back from. I don't think it's crazy. Once you see something, it's hard to unsee it.
It is.
It's hard to unsee it.
Yep.
And even to a degree, I was just saying this with somebody like, I don't know if Will Smith can come back after slapping Chris Rock.
Oh yeah, I believe so because in the hood,
really,
they slap you, disrespect somebody's wife or whatever, they gonna slap you. It's nothing new to me.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna smack you. Don't disrespect my wife. This is how this goes.
Did you see that as disrespect?
No,
Chris Rock
it wasn't, but it wasn't a shock what he did. A lot of men that I've been encountered with will act like that for little or nothing. So because he's in the eye or entertainment, was he supposed to?
But Will ain't never been that kind of guy.
He haven't, but he was frustrated. You can tell that was out of anger or frustration.
That's Jada's fault.
I mean, I was mad at him for the way he acted.
Yes.
In front of these people who,
And then got up there and got an award too. Got the crying and.
You see how Denzel looked like? I ain't saying nothing.
Listen,
he said Denzel told me.
Denzel and Tyler Perry was like, "Listen, what you doing? Get it together."
Yeah, get it together. But no, I don't condone his actions. But it's nothing I ain't never seen before.
Now, do you think what Diddy has done is it worse than the R. Kelly situation, or is R. Kelly still top of the mountain with his situation?
I think they're on the same level.
Really?
Weinstein, what's his name?
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, they all on the same. There's no level to this.
This is true.
Especially if there's kids involved. See, that changes. When there's adults who willingly do what you ain't supposed to be doing or whatever, society, that's different. But when it's kids, yeah, they're all the same to me.
And that's the thing. That's why I say R. Kelly, I think it's still worse because I don't, well, maybe the kid, well, it depends because if he did the thing. I don't think he been with kid. I mean, the Justin Bieber, he was young. So I don't know what we don't know what he did. He just comes off really creepy in them videos.
And very uncomfortable.
But R. Kelly for sure had the kids. Because Aaliyah was a kid.
Oh, yes. See, yeah, I will say R. Kelly. I'll give it to R. Kelly for the win.
And then he was kidnapping people. It felt like more so. Like, then he kind of was just using people, doing freaky stuff with people.
And the drugging is what's getting.
And the drug, too.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly was like chained in his basement.
He was.
People was, or people wasn't able to leave the house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like
he was the worst. I would say.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Number one.
It's crazy. Now you brought up
number one.
Usher and the Lifetime Achievement. What was that about?
Yeah, he was. I see that he's supposed to receive it at the BET Awards
this year.
The 2024 BET Awards.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Now, when you talk about that, his music is great. So I don't want to put the personal stuff in with it because if he has been getting down since the beginning. So I don't want to take that from him. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know. The situation that he was in, did that get him far, or did his true talent get him to where he gone? That's the question for me. In this industry, what gets you to where you gotta go?
Not talent.
Not talent.
Clearly. There's so many talented people in this world who don't get the opportunity.
Clearly. I know so many people that can out-sing the queen, and I'm not going to say no names.
Right.
I know them personally.
Was that a you? Nigga was like...
No. Not me. I can sing a little tune, but I have heard some girls that have a beautiful voice, and they haven't made it no further than...
True.
Just a little stage. And I'm like, why?
I think Usher... It's hard. I do think he deserves the Lifetime Achievement Award. Just as an artist alone. Music, longevity, achievements.
Of course. Did he have a stepping stone?
But when you add the Diddy factor in there. Because essentially what has come out is like Diddy was a was a gatekeeper in a sense.
Yeah.
If you did what Diddy wanted,
past this point unless you, and that's so terrible.
If you do what he want, then you go get here, and if you go against him, you might be Biggie.
Yo, that's just a whole nother issue.
Listen, you might be. People are questioning the Biggie situation now.
They are, and the Tupac.
And the Tupac one. There's
no coming back from that.
Oh man, Diddy is. I think my issue with Diddy is if you want to be intimate or be into these type of things, just say that.
We're in a world where it's acceptable now,
but at the same time, when you are and it kind of lines up when you look at Diddy's track record, right? All the artists that work for him eventually leave. Mm-hmm. He hold people's masters for years.
The stories
until they're not worth anything. Yeah. The stories, like you say, then you got the women coming out with the abuse now.
That's number one for me.
Yeah.
Like, I heard he talked to his mom that way, so like again, I was not surprised.
How did you feel about the apology?
Unsincere. And you should have did that to Cassie. I don't care if you apologize. Right. You didn't do nothing to me.
Right.
You're an entertainer. This is entertainment for me.
Right.
So you don't have to apologize for us. He apologized to them sponsors. They about to drop him. That's what he's.
Listen,
But he should have did that to Cassie, and I bet she didn't get that.
Well,
I bet she didn't.
He didn't mention her name in the apology.
He wasn't talking to her. That's why.
He didn't mention what he did. He never said what he was sorry for.
Thank you. That's taking.
He only said he was sorry.
Thank you.
And he got therapy and he went to rehab at the same time somehow.
If this happened in 2016, when you get your therapy? 2023 and a half?
Right.
Like, come on.
Listen.
You do the same thing 2000 you got counseling for. It ain't working, bud. It ain't working.
This man is...
But allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
There we go.
That man's career is done. I think so. I don't think... He get the Undertaker. That man is, I think he is done as far as being able to ever. I don't know any other artist that's gonna want to sign with him ever after this.
I think he'll make it if he be independent. Like, it's people still out there Diddy fans.
You know? How?
I don't know, YouTube. I don't know.
Where these fans at?
There's some supporters. I swear. I bet you'll find a few.
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care.
Okay.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care because ain't no way.
I wouldn't support him, but there's some fools out here who would.
You true because let me ask you this: do you still listen to R. Kelly music?
I'm ashamed.
It's okay.
I'm ashamed.
It was a deep breath. Shit. I'm ashamed.
But on occasion, I do. Like, I do.
Is there a thing about separating the music from the person? Can you do that? Is that a real thing? Can
on
you really?
Certain songs.
Because I'm about to say, certain songs, you knew he was talking about what he was doing.
Frame of his song. Now, this time you singing about you and the Leah, I can't.
All of the 90s.
All of the 90s.
That's everything. Everything.
I found myself listening to it the other day, and I was just jamming. I said, dang, I do.
Halfway, she like, I need
It caught me.
Turn this off.
I do, but I don't make it like an everyday R. Kelly thing, but I do. Occasionally, I catch an R. Kelly tune. I ain't gonna lie. The music was great. What y'all want me to do? If that's the case, I ain't listen to Meek Mills. I ain't listen to Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to listen to. I do my gospel. I stay with my gospel.
Some of them people you can't even listen to. Listen.
TD
and Jace.
It just, you know.
Some of them people and it's very interesting because.
What do you do?
I think as an artist, a lot of music does, like, I know I have music that reflects my real life.
Okay.
And then I know I have music that doesn't reflect my real life. And I would hate to think that someone would judge me as a person just because of what they hear in my music.
Oh, yeah, no.
And so
okay,
it's hard to not judge an artist like R. Kelly and be like, well, are these songs from his personal life and experiences, or did he just write these songs?
Yes.
And it's a little bit, there are some songs, like you said, there's a blend of both.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think...
So where do you get your motivation? So if you're singing, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes, and you're dealing with a child, Do you see the visionary here? That's what I listen to, and I just cut it off.
That song is.
It's like, who are you speaking to? Because your actions motivates you sometimes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That song does not age well.
You're right. So, but if we're talking entertainment, the music is entertaining, and then you keep it at that level.
This is true, and then it's hard because a lot of the victims, with R. Kelly or even in Diddy sense, some people argue, well, they sold out for the money.
They did.
So it's hard. I guess some people would say, why cry wolf when you know what you were signing up for?
But they couldn't imagine this.
Okay, if you found out halfway through or in the beginning, the first time he was like, is it?
Once you cross the line, you're turning back. You know that, right? It's a wrap. And I'm thinking like they in there now, so they just go with it. Ain't no turning back once you.
But if you go stay with it, then can you still complain?
Who complain?
The victims who are saying like, this person, R. Kelly did this to me. He had me. I couldn't leave the house. I was in this basement. People with Diddy saying like, he had me doing this. He had me doing that. I mean, you could have left.
Yeah. Those people know.
But they still sold out for the bag. So do we? Is a victim really a victim if they signed up for it? If they stayed with it? And I get this sometimes crossover even with like abusive relationships, where it's like, if you know he abusing, why not leave? Right?
That's a deeper issue there.
And but it's the same abuse in the sense they were getting assaulted, they was getting beat on,
were they scared, threatened? So you don't
right?
Know. You
so
don't know, like,
but they also stayed for the money, and they stayed for the trips, and they stayed for the bags, and they stayed. So it's like, do I feel bad for you when you really was living a better life than me as an individual?
But you had to deal with this little.
But you had to deal with that. But you could have left, because I know if I was dealing with it, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I don't care if you can ruin my life. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
But if you stayed, do I still feel bad for you?
I do, because it's inhumane.
True enough.
And sometimes we be in a state where you just tranquilize you, money, or whatever it is.
True enough.
Whatever motivates you to do that, it's not a healthy state of mind.
It's not.
In that case, it'll make you.
And I think that's the manipulation part of Diddy using his power and money.
Okay.
To be like,
definitely.
You want to go back to dipping fries and flipping burgers?
That makes it sad. Because now I can't use my talent. I got to do this and that. That's just terrible.
You're right. You got a point. You got a point there. Let's move on to our next topic.
Yes. Our next.
Friends with money.
Now,
this is, you brought this one to the table.
Yes.
You wanted to talk about the money.
The money and friendship. Because for me.
Okay. Talk.
If I considered you a friend, that means we've been years. You feel how far we go back.
Right.
Friend, bro, sis, is that.
Facts.
So, how many, we blow money. We blow money, we do this, we blow money together. So, my thing was.
Okay.
If you give someone money to help them do something. Say, for instance, I gave you money.
Like start a business-wise or
to move in because you were homeless or something like
that.
Okay. Just for say. And I couldn't get it back to you on the time that you gave me. You know I'm going through something.
Right.
If I didn't give it back to you at the time, then you just stop talking to me. Even though I communicate and say, look, friend, I'm doing this, doing that.
Right.
What do you do in that situation? Like, you cut me off because of this tiny, to me, that's nothing.
Okay.
My friendship and all of that is worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can see if I owe you. I'm out here partying. I'm doing my best life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In that situation, what do you think?
How much money we talking?
500.
500.
That's a big one. It's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's up there. Oh man, I gave you 500. And you can't pay it back in a timely fashion.
You gave me a deadline.
Are you really struggling, or is you out like having a good time?
Really struggling. Like that person is.
If you really struggling,
no car, no nothing,
and we keeping up with it, like I know about your situation, then I think I'm more leniency to being like, all right, cool. Because if I see you trying, you struggling, you like, man, this job was supposed to fall through, it didn't.
Yes, something
I was supposed to get this whip or something. Like if I'm seeing it in real time, then it's cool.
Yeah.
But if you like, man, I'm struggling to get you your money, but man, we about to go to this Boosie concert. I'm be like,
right, going to Red Lobster, none of that.
I'm be like, hold on.
Yes, To me, I don't know. It feels like it might be a deeper issue there, but I don't think money should ever divide friendship.
No, for sure. As my homeboy always say, we don't count favors.
We don't count favors.
We don't count favors. So
I don't put a monetary status on any of that.
But is there a number though that you feel like could really damage your friendship if it ain't paid back, or if it's some? Because if you saying 500,
yeah.
Like if I borrow 1,000, you ain't gonna be like, all right, bro, we got a problem because you playing. Like 1,000, you ain't
If I feel that you're playing or anything like that, then yeah, I can tell disrespectfulness from really. You playing me, or do you really not do this?
Okay.
Like you said, the trips and doing all this, your hair laid, your nails done. You know, like you real disrespectful.
This is true. But what if somebody is like, look, I can't take care of myself just because I'm struggling. I can't go on a trip just because I'm struggling. I can't.
Oh, then you got your priorities messed up. If you owe someone $500 and you on a trip, you need to. That's
what if somebody paid for it though, and I'm just going on a trip, and I might have used some of that $500.
Communicate that to that person then, because it's looking real shady.
Nah, some people be like, why I got to tell you all my business?
Because I was your business when you gave money to the person.
But once you let it go,
your business now.
Once you let the money go, does that borrowing money means you have the right to be in my business?
No, it doesn't. That's just me. I'm that person here. Take it. Do what you could do, girl. Get it back when you want.
Okay.
But everybody not like me.
Now, how long would you be willing, if somebody is not communicating, how long do you let that go without saying something? Before you be like, let me check in and see what's going on with this money.
Probably a couple months. I'll give you 6 months.
Okay, that's not bad, nigga. Let me borrow some money, nigga. Cause
I'm that girl. I'm telling you.
Let me borrow some money, nigga. She's about 6 months.
Yes,
I feel you.
I'm that kind. I'm not such a volunteer, and that's just I have to work on that.
Right.
But if you need it, here you go.
No, that's facts. That's true. I'm that same way. I didn't let people live with me.
I see it, but sometimes I do. If you giving me your situation, just be upfront. I got you.
I let people listen, and I didn't let people live with me before.
Yeah.
I didn't let a couple people live with me. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Just on the grounds of like, you ain't got nowhere to stay.
You got nowhere to go.
Come on over here.
Exactly.
I got a spare room.
However much time you need to get together.
Whatever you need together. Exactly. Now, listen, I did have somebody they stay with me.
Now, them pifflers, you know what that is?
What is that?
A piffler. They go around piffling off people, get what they can, and they gone. They piffling.
That's what we call it. That's trifling. That's what they.
Yeah.
They trifling. That's what they
call them pifflers.
I had somebody who stayed with me once, and they was like, I said, man, you however much time you need. Mm-hmm. They like, man, I just need 6 months. 6 months. I'm like, 6 months? Like, hey, you got as long as you need. Because I feel like when you ain't got nowhere to stay, that's pretty much like you starting at the bottom.
It is. It's the lowest point ever.
You got to come all the way back and bounce back. I'm like, look, stay with me.
I've been there.
Do your thing.
Okay.
No, 6 months, 6 months. All right, cool. I'm not going to count 6 months, but you do what you got to do.
Exactly. And I'm not going to keep picking and checking on it, especially when I'm checking in. I'm checking in with you, it's...
Right. Now, for me, they ended by the 4th month, they was playing. I could tell they was playing. They was going out.
That part.
They wasn't working for real.
Yeah.
Then it was like, all right, now you got 6 months. Yeah. Now you got the 6 you said you wanted. Now you got it. Because in 6 you gotta go, which is only 2 months. But I feel like if somebody is genuinely, if the effort is there, the support is there. But if the effort not there, or if the effort starts to waver, I'm gonna kind of bring it up like, you still on track? Like, what's good with you? I see you kind of not. And then if it persists, then it's like, all right, cool. But I have had to cut losses.
I have.
Sometimes where it's like, I'm just let that money go.
Yeah.
Even though I want it back.
But you would end your
I'm going to let it go.
Would you end your friendship?
Would I end it? I don't know if I'd end it.
The loss or the friendship? Well, you talking about the actual money you're going to take?
The money I'm going to take the loss on. Okay. And just because I'd rather keep the friendship.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep the friendship.
That's my thing. That was most important in the situation to me.
I have cut off friends. I cut off one friend because we got into a dispute about money. Oh. Where more so, I was saying, from my point of view, was like, hey, if we go work together, then I'm gonna need this much from you, to do this business with you. And if you say, well, I think I'm gonna charge you this, I'm like, that's not. I don't want to be charged that. Right. This is my price.
This is my price.
And you say, well, I think. According, it's kind of like a hairstylist in a sense. Has anybody ever told you that a hairstyle that they wanted, they felt it really cost this compared to what you was charging?
Yes, and then they minus things. Like, I washed it, so that's minus $5. Like, they minus what I charge them based on what, if you get your hairstyle, I'm supposed to wash and do everything. But if you want to wash your hair, I'm still going to charge you the same price. Because who asked you to minus for my price? You hear what I'm saying?
But okay, so now we getting into something. So if you charge for washing, but I did wash, why would that not be taken off if I don't need that service?
Because it's included.
But you're not going to wash the hair because it's already washed. Unless you go wash it. You saying you still go wash the hair anyway?
No. But my set price, I have to now, it's not my set price anymore. So now I have to.
Right.
So why don't you just come and let me wash your hair?
Because some people feel like they could take that $5.
And then your hair be greasy.
Take that.
See, I got to wash it now. I got to charge 10 extra.
You got a point.
As a hairstylist, when you go to school, you have to wash. You're supposed to.
Okay.
I'm telling you hairstylists, wash their hair. Because you don't know their condition not to be funny.
Right.
But you wash it for your safety as well as theirs.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I do, when they wash it, I do take $5 off.
Okay.
But as a trained professional, you're not supposed to. And see, these women get spoiled out here. My price used to be so low, I didn't know.
Well, that's true.
I spoil my clients.
That's very true. Yeah, I think when you do start off, you're trying to bring in clientele. Yeah. You want to be affordable. And a lot of times you might lack maybe I won't say the experience because what you know is what you know, but you haven't done it long enough and you haven't been in the spotlight long enough to say, I'm up here with these people. Mm-hmm. So you do kind of start off like, well, I'm going to charge low.
For that alone, yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I think once you done did it for so long and you got the expertise behind you, the years behind you, the work, the body of work, you kind of be like, all right, now my price is going up.
That's what it is.
The price is up, as we say.
That's what it is.
And then I think people don't like that part because they're kind of like, well, I remember when you was charging $35 and now you're charging $85.
Ooh, you went up $10. I'm like, $10? Are y'all serious? That's it.
Listen, my barber charged me $30 for my haircut. I'd be like, I remember when it was 10.
I remember.
But he was
$40 or $50 in the back. It ain't that no more.
That's it. But it okay. As a stylist, I'm actually this. When the prices go up, but is it because the price went up because that's the standard price, like universally, or is it? Because I know some people will say, well, if my quick weave used to be $40, now it's $80. Yeah. It's the same thing you did to my hair last week. Is it because you go up because you're like, well, this is the standard price for professionals, and now I got to meet that professional price?
It's professional and, let me see, what can I say? Non-professional. I'm going to say, I do hair at home now. I used to have 2 salons. I do hair at home. So when a woman's coming to your house, they expect for the prices to be a little lower because you're at home.
Right.
You can't offer them the luxury that you would at a salon, but even though the work is good.
Right.
My work is good. Doesn't matter where you come get your hair done. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference in my prices. I do hair at home. It's not high as the people in the salon because I don't go through as much as they do.
Right.
Like I said, I used to be a business owner, so I know how that works.
Okay.
You know, I don't pay boo friend. I don't do none of that. So they kind of know that. But
now,
I go off my skill and talent. Now, I be up there slaving and slaying.
No, that's facts. When you're doing the work, you're doing the work. You can't cut that.
Yes, gluing and stitching, that stuff is, and then see the inventory is going up. So gels, all that stuff that we need is going up. So we have to boost it just a little bit.
Yeah, to be able to meet you. Yep. So you don't take too much of a loss. Okay.
Yep.
Now, speaking of money and friends, and have you ever had an experience where, whether it was as a stylist or more so as a stylist, where you lost clients or maybe your friendships with people you was doing their hair fell out over money? Or over prices where you was just like, all right. Because there's some stylists who I done seen on the internet where they go back and forth with the person and they got to cut them off. I can't do your hair no more. The one chick, she was, she denied the girl because she was late and she was trying to drop the price because of like, you know, I washed my hair and then the stylist cut her off like, I can't do your hair no more. And the girl set her car on fire.
Oh, see, yeah, I saw something like that on Criminal Show. But the thing with me, I already set a price. If you're my family, you're already in the discount. So you set. I ain't got any worry about that from you. I'll give my family, friends, same discount.
Okay.
Mamas, aunties, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the difference. So I keep that separate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, they're getting charged regular prices. But I do have my people that I have my set prices for.
Interesting, man. I know.
Love. I shouldn't because they get spoiled. But I do. I take care of my people. My nieces, they get their hair done for little or nothing.
I think I have not really had to really cut off too many people over money because again, I'd rather cut the loss.
I've been cut off.
You've been cut off for the money. Yeah. Cause you took too long to pay the person back? Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, you gotta break it down. Give me the story. You gotta break this down. You ain't gotta get no names. You ain't gotta get no names.
So the situation I was telling you about, that was my situation.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
Now, how did you feel as the person being cut off? Like, did you feel like it was unjustly or?
The face. Like,
really?
We've been through too much for that. And
okay.
It was a hurt, but I can see that person's side too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you ever like pay them back at all?
No. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but now I'm like, how you did me? You ain't getting nothing. But I'm not gonna do that. I do plan to, and yeah.
Okay.
Not all of it, but.
Listen.
I feel bad. I'm not that kind of person. I don't take advantage of people. I don't do that. We all eat. I don't do that.
That's very true, nigga. You always been a solid person, man. Always. That's very interesting.
Money out here. We get the money together. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you supposed to do it. That's how you supposed to do it. I know when I've tried to work with people and put them in a position to either make money with me or put them in a position where I refer them to somebody so they can go make money. My whole thing is if we go work together and make money, then I expect you to do the same work. Come with the same level of professionalism, come with the same work ethic. And if I don't feel like you meeting that, or if I feel like you don't come to that with that standard, then you can't get the same pay as me.
Exactly. It has to be equal.
Because I'm going to do what I'm supposed to as a professional and everything else. And if you not, I'm not going to sit there and be like, because I always look at it as like Denzel about putting my name on something.
Okay.
So if I'm putting my name on this with you.
Yeah, I don't like my name attached to nothing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Right. Yes.
If it ain't right.
Yes.
So if there's a bag involved, and I feel like I done worked harder than you, came more professional than you, did my job, and maybe you still did the job, but it wasn't as on the same part, no, we're not getting paid the same. Because professionals don't get paid the same as
that needs to be established in the beginning.
Amateurs. Oh, for sure.
That's the only thing. That's fine. But tell them up front. You don't work, you don't get. If I work, I get.
That's period. And I know people who be like, I don't like all that. They get offended by that. And I don't think money should separate true friendship. Actually, I think that is a test of your friendship.
Yes, and that's what I think it was.
Because I really get to know who you are now, and I get to see what kind of person you are when money's involved.
Yes. Yep.
And so, you know.
That was the lesson.
Listen, people be.
You learn, you know.
Now, when it comes to money, do you, is there a difference in, because friends is one thing.
Okay.
Family, I think, is another thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't really, family is kind of like, family sometimes can take advantage of the fact that they are family with money.
And I let them. I don't care, bro. You all be telling out here. If it ain't thousands, I ain't got thousands to give. If I can help, take it. I'm the kind of person that you can owe me for years. You're not going to get a call from me. That's just me. Because I figure like this. If you had it, you would have been handed it back, right?
True.
That's just me. I'm not going to hound you, make you feel bad about it. It is what it is. Because apparently when I give it up, I'm aware that I might lose and not get it back. That's just me.
Okay.
That's how.
So you already got the mindset. Oh yeah. This might not even come back.
Yeah. Especially family and friends. If I can send you a friend, you already family. So
right.
We can just say it's the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep it. Sorry. What about you? You don't
bring mines back. Listen. Only because I feel like for me, if I ever ask people for money, I take getting it back to them seriously.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the first time I even touch the money. I'm giving it back to you because I don't like the old people.
And I don't do it the situation. I've never ever borrowed from that person for this reason.
Right.
And when I finally did, look.
See.
It's like, damn.
Do you think that? Do you feel the friendship could ever be repaired? Do you think if is it more so the friendship can't be recovered because of your end or their end?
Their end. I'm forgiving. It's whatever. Girl, come on.
Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. We did. That's me. It's definitely the other end.
Do you think they might ever come around and be like, all right, I was tripping or I was wrong for that? Do you think if you even had a conversation with them, do you think that'd happen?
I'm not sure.
I understand.
I'm not sure.
I feel that.
Because it's been too long. It ain't never been this
long. Yeah, if it's been too long.
With a person.
Okay.
Like, goodness. You know?
I know my one homeboy who I fell out with over money. I was talking with some of my mutual friends. And I was telling them, I'm like, look, I don't ever have a problem with reestablishing a friendship.
Me either.
Now, I can't tell you I ain't gonna look at you differently from that point forward. Now that we didn't brought it back.
Oh, it's gonna have to be a conversation said before we even rekindle some stuff.
We gonna have to have some talk. We gonna have to have some boundaries.
That part.
We gonna set some stuff in stone.
And if it ain't set, then we
just gonna go back to where we was at.
Exactly.
Cause I'm good without you, but I don't mind forgiving and having conversations. Matter of fact, I forgave you when we fell out. But I just know how to move accordingly now.
Exactly.
With that person.
That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm a forgiving person. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
What? Me too. March 31st. Hey,
April 5th. Yay.
Let's go. So you already know the vibe and the spirit.
Exactly.
We forgiving, but don't cross.
That's it.
The line. And then there's no giving back because I forgive, but I don't forget. And that's my problem.
The receipts be there. The receipts be there. I say that all the time. I can forgive a lot of stuff.
A lot.
But forgetting it is going to be hard. I'm always going to remember. And it's not even like I'm trying to remember on purpose. It's just there. I have a great memory of wrongs that I keep record of. Oh, I remember you did.
Exactly.
I ain't going to forget that. It was 2004. It was a Saturday. The sun was out. You did this. I remember.
That's not healthy. But that's okay.
But at the same, right, it's not healthy. In certain situations. But I think it also, there's a level, I think, for Aries, I think we just have a level of accountability that we hold people to.
Yes.
And
we solid folks.
You can't just forget what you did. You can't just act like that never happened.
That's what I don't like. People push things under the rug. I can't stand that.
No.
Don't push it.
We gonna bring it back up. We gonna talk about it. We gonna deal with it.
Throw it away. What's under the rug for?
Listen. Shut.
This motherfucker don't miss.
Okay.
What?
This is why she the co-host. Because goddamn, she don't miss. She didn't came on here with the truth.
The truth, honey. That's the only thing I know.
Well, listen, we go ahead, y'all. And again, for those who are watching, man, on the YouTube channel, we appreciate y'all.
Tune in, y'all. Let's turn this up.
Listen, this is it right here. This is where you want to be. The Not Very Mature podcast with your boy Mature the Servant. Nicole's in the building, a.k.a. Nikki, my homegirl.
Get it.
We go get into our last topic about some BBLs.
Whoo! Yes, let's get into it, ladies.
This is about to be interesting because beforehand we was talking about some stuff. Nikki was kind of giving her point of view, and as she was talking, I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't know. We might disagree on this one.
Okay, let's get into it.
But we gonna get into it, y'all. First, we gonna get into some more music, man, from more amazing independent artists. Starting with yours truly, your boy Mature the Servant, man. I've been dropping these freestyles, these freestyles every week. I owe y'all one this week, and Monday coming back around, so I technically owe y'all two coming up soon. But we gonna get into this song, Big Week Energy, and after we get back from all this music, we gonna get into our last topic. It's your boy. Last time I checked, you promised me revenge.
I feel like if we make too many wrong moves, it ain't no coming back or getting out.
Nigga, I don't owe you no apology, bro. You don't own me.
Niggas found Q at one of the safe houses. Shot up and all kind of shit.
Let me tell you something from experience. When bosses go hide that information, shit get messy.
You know you got a lot of balls calling my phone, talking about let's meet. Like this shit don't look crazy as fuck.
How long you think they gonna be on y'all side? Till they realize all this losing ain't worth the trouble?
Stressed is a cigarette and a shot, but you having nightmares one night, and then you're not sleeping at all the next. Like, what's going on out there, Devin?
So what it sounds like, Devin, is Gunna done apply pressure to the whole kingdom, and now your ass done ran out of options.
This is our moment, nigga. So if you ain't ready to ride, then you need to pack your shit up and take your bitch ass home.
I'm scared for you. I love you.
Gunna and Guerrilla Mafia on y'all ass, not our problem.
Everything gonna be cool? Nobody's trying to kill us? Nobody wants revenge? Come with me.
Your doc got hit, not our problem.
He easily be replaced with me.
Oh, we go be on that ass. Our drugs is missing. That's your problem.
Trying to be Devin, but you ain't Devin. Get niggas shot and shit.
Y'all niggas have been friends for too long. Wayne, please sit down.
I need some fresh air. Besides, too much ego in this bitch.
You must have forgot. You work for the fucking black cartel. Excuses don't cut it.
Even though the odds ain't in their favor, I still put my money on the kingdom. At least for now.
There's no way y'all can last another 7 months fucking with Gunna.
You, Lexus, Wayne, you all look so well. How's it been running my shit?
And that was If You With It by yours truly, man. And we back, man. It's the Mature on Podcast. Now, let's get into our last topic, which earns the Boosie Come On segment.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Nigga, what we talking about?
Well, we are going to talk about the infamous
Uh-huh.
BBL.
The BBL.
Stand for Brazilian butt lift, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's what it is. Brazilian butt lift.
So this is where, you know how it go. They take the fat from your midsection, arms, thigh, whatever, and they put it into your butt.
Right.
So it's been a epidemic going around.
Mhm.
So I want to know, how do you feel
Okay.
about the natural woman, or do you mad if she have a BBL, or you don't care? What you feel about that? Because to me, I say get it how you live. If you ain't got it, go get it. That's just me.
Explain that reason. Why do you feel that way? Why
Okay.
why do you feel it's a get it how you live?
Because since a child, I was a woman who was heavy.
Okay.
Bottom, breast, I had it all. And back then it was shameful. You know what I'm saying? It was
Right.
shameful to have all of that so young.
Okay.
So I never got the part of I didn't have it because I had it.
Okay.
So if it's a woman out here who never had it and yearns for it, feels like that makes her who she gonna be,
Okay.
I say go get it. My thing with it is the procedure is dangerous.
Mhm.
That's my only concern. But I
Okay.
think that God put things on earth and to these surgeons to help women
Mhm.
to be confident in themselves. And I don't
Okay.
think there's nothing wrong with it. I think if you get the money, go ahead and do it. But just be cautious. Take your time.
Okay.
That's all. But I want to know, do the man prefer or do they care? I think they don't care. Because a fat ass is a fat ass.
Listen, hold
on.
It's a hell no for me. Listen. No.
What?
No.
Well, tell me different. Because that's what they get it for, because everybody was hyping up a fat ass.
That's fine.
Okay.
But if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
That's fine.
I always say this. This is how I look at it. If you are doing plastic surgery, if you doing BBLs, if you doing breast enhancements, if you doing whatever, to me what that says is you are telling the man, the creator, the infinite God, the higher power, the being,
we going there.
you telling that person, that thing, that entity, you fucked up.
Oh, you created me not in your...
You telling me, you basically telling God you fucked up. You didn't give me enough.
But doesn't God feel that you've been unhappy with yourself all these years?
But where does that unhappiness comes from? Is that because you look at yourself and say, I don't like me?
Society, look at her flat.
Exactly.
Look at her flat booty. And she ain't got no...
But what do God see, though? What does God see when he look at you? He look at a perfect thing that he made.
I know what God sees. So that's they issue. Like, I don't know.
Because if you go get it, you basically saying, well, you didn't give me enough booty. And he like, how you know I meant to give you?
But God's like the world has...
There are guys
has become, he should understand.
Why does a woman have to fit what the world says?
I don't know.
There's a man that's gonna like a flat booty. There's a man that likes small breasts. Go find that man.
Yeah, you're right. There's not many, but you're right.
I'm sure it's many out there. Not all the women out here got.
Let's see.
Not all the women out here got banging bodies. Okay,
I understand.
Now listen. I told God.
So why
she gotta have. Don't give me no. Don't send her my way if she ain't got no head.
No.
If she ain't got no titties, don't send her my way.
See,
she gotta have a whole package.
Saying? So what about the woman who's receiving it? How she gonna find her husband? You want all that? She ain't got it. It might be her.
I'm not the nigga for her.
See,
she gotta find that other man that like the small breasts and the small booties.
So why she can't go get it? Then will she be the woman for you?
No, cause now you went and paid for that.
But it's there.
That ain't real.
Oh, she can't pay for it.
No. Love yourself.
So you right.
Love yourself first.
You want that woman who's self-love regardless. I got you.
Love yourself. Because I know women who have all the curves, because you gotta look at it like this. For every woman that says, I want the thick body, there's another thick girl wanting the small body.
Exactly. Why is that so?
But what surgery is there for the thick girl to just cut off the butt?
Lipo. It ain't none, because now she's accepted, like I was telling you.
But what if she don't want it? What if there's a
get lipo? I know women like that. Go get lipo. Suck the booty out. Do what you gotta do.
But why go through all that when you were made how you were made? God made you the way He made you.
See, that's when a person has to go deeper, because they don't see that in their mind.
The BBL is a shortcut for not dealing with your therapy.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a shortcut. Instead of saying, why don't I love my body? Instead of saying, why don't I just find somebody who's attracted to me? Instead of saying, I have to fit what this nigga want, and instead of saying maybe he should just fit what I already got to offer.
But you know what? I think it has to be more than the nigga, because if for you to lay down and have that surgery, you know the dangers. It gotta be.
It can't be just because you want to stand in the mirror and see an ass.
It has to be. It is. It goes deep.
Nick, you telling me
it goes deep.
You getting the BBL because you just want to be able to turn in the mirror and say, "Girl, look at my ass."
Yes.
So you can twerk.
Many women I talk to say, "I just want to see my dress with a hump in the back." Oh God, they tell me that.
For what?
Because
what does that hump mean?
As a woman, your parts is what makes you feel, whether they're small, big. This is what. And if you're not happy with those parts, this is where the plastic surgery come in.
No.
In my point of view.
What people don't understand is you can say that.
Because the world is okay.
You can say that. I just want this ass.
That's from a woman.
I don't feel like I'm woman enough. I need my ass.
Okay, well.
That's cool.
Enough. It's just a look thing.
But
she could be all the woman that she ever yearned. But when she look in the mirror, she just want her dress to go boop in the back.
Okay. And now
what do you do at that point?
And now you got niggas getting BBLs out here too.
Oh, see, okay. I don't want a fat ass man.
But I'm just saying.
It become natural, but don't put a bump on it. Like if you got a big ass, that's fine. I like to push for the cushion. But don't go get no butt.
But this is why I think you have
What's wrong?
the extra curriculum letter people, because now if I want to be a woman, I can go get them surgeries too now.
You can.
But that does not make me you, what you are authentically made as.
Exactly.
So when you going to change yourself, you've only opened up the door for me to change myself. But my changing isn't as worthy as yours, because you are a woman. I'm not.
Exactly. But that's what if a guy's wanting to get a BBL, that's what he wants to live his life as. A woman, most likely.
No.
So you're saying straight men are getting BBLs?
No, we're not.
Wow. I heard Drake got one.
BBL Drizzy. Listen.
BBL Drizzy. Why? Man, fellas, I don't want no fat ass. If I did, I'd have one man fat one.
Well, men are getting, they getting the penis procedures, dick procedures. They getting,
hell me putting the fat in your booty.
They getting the hair follicles.
I love that.
The fake,
I'm learning how to
fake
do that.
chest.
I
just think you got to be yourself.
That's over with.
Love yourself.
I know, Vince. We want that for the world.
We want
that for the world, but it's not happening. People want to be what they see. The lips. Now, me, I've been a woman with flat lips. I think my lips are so flat. I thought about it. Now, have I ever thought about plastic surgery? Hell yeah, I'm going to get a tummy tuck. I think.
Why? Just that's what the gym is for.
No more.
That's what the gym is for.
No, some things the gym can't fix, and that's another thing.
It depends on the commitment. People have not been to there are a lot of people who ain't did the gym for real.
Vince, a gym cannot fix a person who lost 100 pounds of skin. A gym don't tighten.
I understand the skin.
Stuff like that.
I understand the skin. But at the same
Sit there
time,
and eat burger, and then you want them to go cut it off. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you lost 100 pounds, you got a little sagging down.
Okay.
You had a doctor remove that. That's on what I'm talking
okay.
about. But not just, I don't think it's a quick fix.
I don't know. I had a friend who she wanted the BBL, and then a lot of it just had to do with how she viewed herself.
Exactly. It means a lot.
And it was like,
when you look in that mirror and see what you thinking in your head and you see it there, you like, yeah, but imagine you looking in the mirror and you don't see what's in your mind. As a woman, I don't know if you could think about it as a woman, but that's what
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's when the plastic surgery come in, and that part I'm okay with. You do need fixing, yes, but so far as
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
We don't. Men do not care about that.
Y'all don't.
We listen. I think
seem like y'all do.
I think selfishly, some men care about that because they want to have that type of body, like they want the woman to have that body. But I don't want one. We already saw like DC Fly.
And she
what happened
was
to
so
his?
Pretty and perfect to me. So pretty and perfect.
Oh,
what was you getting removed, baby?
Oh,
see, and that's what I already know. It's a deeper thing. When would you have those women that's already perfect but want more? But when versus the woman that doesn't have it but want it.
I get it, but that sounds like
I don't know.
That sounds like you chasing, as they would say in basketball, the ghost of Jordan. You just chasing after something that people are telling you you're not good enough. You're not this. You're not that. Everything comes in seasons.
Oh, that's way deep.
Everything comes in seasons
they
because
know nothing about that. That's why they doing it. Like
there was a time when big girls wasn't a thing.
Who you telling? I want to lose so much weight.
Nigga, you first off.
See, Vince, from my point of view,
you were completely fine, nigga.
See, that's your point of view. For me, I look different than all the regular girls in the neighborhood. Do you feel me? Now I'm okay with it, but then.
But who was who gave you that impression?
It was
because it's not something I put it like this: it's not in your default settings. You didn't just come out the womb knowing that. Yeah. That was implanted in you by
what I saw, and how that the smaller girls will get a reaction.
Okay,
that's what it was.
So it was experience. I was seeing that. Okay,
yeah, I would get more of a attention and more of that. Okay. Back in the day, you don't want none of that.
Okay,
I would get more of that as opposed to that's what it was. Like, oh, leave me alone, or something.
Okay, and
then that made me say, I don't want this no more. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I want to be skinny and slim like the rest of the girls.
Okay,
you feel me?
And then what made what? How did you get to the point where you just accepted it? Like,
so as things start evolving, I see people shaking fat butts. I've learned, but before that step, I learned to say, okay, it's me. Take it as it is.
Right.
Then women start saying, you got this, you got that. I'm like, okay, maybe I do. As a young girl. Then I said, okay. Then the shit got BBL. I said, oh, I already got, So that's how that happened. That's how that happened. But it's one-sided. And I have friends and family who be like, I just want a bump in my dress. That's it, a bump in the dress. I said, wow.
So would you ever go the lipo reduction route?
No, I wouldn't get anything. I make a joke with my husband all the time that I want to get some BBL put on top. He's like, you better not. But only thing I want is my stomach.
Okay.
And, dealing with childbirth, your breasts.
Right.
I would only consider that, my stomach and my breasts.
Okay.
Everything else, lipo a little here.
Yeah.
I would consider.
I know.
I'm a chicken, so I
don't want to go through it.
I don't know. I think about it quite often.
Now I know of a friend of mine who she's a very small petite girl.
Okay.
But she has large breasts, and she talks about how like it puts a strain on her back and stuff like that. And she's thought about getting the surgery to reduce them because she just feels like for her size, she already short. Yes. She's already small. She's just like, but my breasts are so huge. Yes. And it hurts.
And they hurt. Your neck hurt, like your back and your shoulders. Yes.
I think
in that case, definitely.
And that's why I can see it. Because if it's causing,
but see, that's not cosmetic. In that case, it's a medical procedure.
That's how I feel like.
But now you just got small breasts. You want some big Dolly Parton.
Right.
That's plastic surgery to me. Like you just want to
But that's how I feel about BBLs. Like, if you just ain't got the cheeks, you just ain't got the cheeks.
And that's a sad life for some women.
I'm not.
Who choosing out here small cheek? Come on, pull me up one guy who's smooth.
I know tons of men who like small women.
You do? Small booties. They can
small
have
booties. Small booties matter. Hashtag small booty matters.
You sure?
Drop it in the comments. Hashtag small booty matters.
Small booties matter for sure, but do the men feel like that? Because y'all be making it feel like she gotta have a whopper. The guys I know, like she ain't got no ass.
Now listen.
Are you serious?
Small booties have their purpose in the world, okay?
Okay, everybody. Shout out to my small booty girls.
Yes.
Get it in.
Now, like I said, preferably. Preferably. Pack something in there for your boy.
See, can't win for losing.
But I dated small girls before who didn't have nothing, and it was completely fine.
Mm-hmm. It didn't last.
No. But not for that reason. I wasn't like, hey, you ain't got enough. I gotta go. It was just like.
In no situation are you fulfilled.
I mean,
and therefore are you seeking what she doesn't have?
My thing is when you get older, that stuff is not gonna look right for a lot of those women. Because for a lot of them, their body don't even match the BBL that they got.
Yeah, the legs. So
as you get older, that's gonna probably put a problem on your knees, on your legs.
Oh, hell yeah.
When you get the bigger breasts, it's gonna put a problem on your back when you get older.
When I tell you, it's all a burden. It goes from the attention. No one looks at your face.
Right.
They're going to look behind you first.
For sure.
And that's what I'm saying. Where does that come from? Who created that? You see what I'm saying? This
is
society,
culture.
Exactly. That's probably why they were like, damn. Like, come on. Just think about it.
But it's crazy because I was just looking at I was just watching like old school videos in the 90s. And all those women were small.
All of them.
I was just watching Summertime Fresh Prince.
The Holly Berries.
Small.
And the Kelly Rowlands.
Small.
Exactly. That used to be in.
All of them was small.
Now who's in? Kim K.
True.
China. Black China.
True.
Oh. Do you see the dynamic in switching? So what's the girl to do that's...
You gotta wait. I always wait your
that
turn.
ain't in no more.
Wait your turn. It's coming back around. It's like a merry-go-round. It's coming back around. Wait your turn. Love yourself.
The era's gonna always change.
Listen, women didn't like big guys back in the day either. They liked it all this little small niggas. And now 2024 big niggas is in.
Right. I
already knew it was happening. I knew my time was coming.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I look at it and just say you just wait your turn because everything has a season. Fads come and go. What people like now ain't gonna be what they like then. How people dress now ain't gonna be how they dress later.
Because people tired of BBL. I don't see too many natural women. I can spot a BBL, but I can't spot the natural woman.
For sure.
Isn't that crazy?
And I think just men want a natural body because.
So that's the question.
Men want natural.
There it is.
Men want that. Drop it in the comments, y'all. What men, ladies, drop what y'all like.
Natural BBL. We not against the BBL, y'all. I considered it. I really did. So let us know.
I'm against the BBL. I don't
Natural or
know
BBL?
She's talking about some we. Ain't no we over here.
You know,
I'm
your
here
best.
to tell you right now.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
You can go. You show up with the BBL. You getting one of these off rip.
You can't even tell some of them.
Some of them you can't. Some of them you can't. But once I find out.
So why? Do it feel different? Have you ever felt one?
Nope.
Okay. What's the best thing you ever felt? Like fluffy marshmallows. But it's just like it's fluffy marshmallows. That's it. There you go. For me, I want it to be natural because I feel like once you've made that change, it kind of tells me something about you. Okay. It's deeper, yeah.
And I always look at it like
I can see that.
There are more ways for women to change their appearances and looks than there are for men. And if I'm asking you to love me for who I am, then I have to love you for who you are. And if you've changed yourself for different various reasons or different parts, how do I know that you love yourself? How do I know that you don't love? What if somebody said you just woke up and that BBL was gone? Would you still be okay? Could you still go to your day-to-day life? Could you still be all right with yourself?
Yeah.
If it was taken away?
That's the issue.
If they said, hey, this is causing some type of cancer, you got to get it removed.
Yeah.
Could you love yourself the day after?
Look at Blac Chyna. She took all that stuff out, and she's just as beautiful. I couldn't believe it. She has no lip filters, no butt, none of that. She's still just as beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a process. You're right. It's an inner process.
And the beauty standard is always changing. The beauty standard changes constantly. So BBLs are in now, and then when they're not in,
what do you do?
What do you do? Wow. What's gonna be the next thing you're gonna be changing? And that's how I feel like if you get the BBL, and then they say, well, now you gotta get eyelash extensions or something. Now you chasing that. Yeah. Exactly. Now they're like, oh, you gotta get the eyebrows. You like
trend chaser.
How do I know you ain't about to be up? Look at Little Kim.
That baby. You know that's deeply rooted. Cause Biggie told her he was ugly. Hi, yo, big black. You better listen to your own lyrics. How you gonna tell me I'm ugly and you gonna have me changing myself? And she went and did it for him.
Have you
seen him?
Her.
I'm sorry.
Have you seen Biggie?
Have you seen him? She wasn't good enough.
Listen, when you look at Lil' Kim in those old videos,
she was a cutie. Natural
gorgeous.
Cutie. And now you look, Kim, I love you. You look beautiful.
What?
She look beautiful.
I don't know what she's talking about, nigga.
She looks beautiful, honey. I love
mean,
her personality.
All of those. I mean, when you just look at women from the 90s, there was just a natural beauty there.
It was. Boosie said that.
Queen Latifah.
Yep.
Beautiful, gorgeous when she was. All natural. Mary J. Blige, all natural. Faith Evans, Monica, Brandy. Yeah. Women who were just, but you can see them now, and you could tell y'all did something.
Exactly.
And it's like, why? Why? And I think we have
it's Hollywood.
I think in America we have an issue with accepting
what's not
change.
Exactly, or what's not in the norm, right there. You know,
because I think there was a period of time when as you got older, you took it gracefully. Mm-hmm. You accepted it. You started getting gray. Things started getting saggy. You started getting wrinkled. You just accepted it because it was signifying you've lived life.
Yeah.
Now you an OG, you a grandma, you a whatever. It just signified your time and place, and you were okay with it.
Yes.
Now it's like people are trying to prevent themselves from aging, even though you are physically aging.
Yeah.
People are trying to prevent the look of the age.
And looking crazy.
Instead of embracing it.
And I had a problem with that. I'm not going to lie.
Look at Angela Bassett. Fine.
65 and fine. Black does not crack, okay?
Fine.
But see, I had a gray patch coming, and I could not embrace it. I freaking dyed that thing. I dyed it so much. But I'm like, just let it peek through. And it's just a patch of gray that goes through the top of my head. And I'm like, I am not doing this gracefully. Like, this older stuff is not. But I'm learning to embrace it.
Listen, I don't blame you.
Coloring so much.
I found a gray in my beard. I snatched that boy. I like, nope.
And 4 more gonna pop up.
Man. And it's just, I just think there's, when you know yourself, when you love yourself, when you're not comparing yourself to everything else in the world, when you are allowing yourself to just be who you are, you can accept, I don't have no BBL, that's cool. Mm-hmm. I think one of the things that when I was younger, I wanted tattoos. Everybody had them when I was younger. Yep. I wanted them so bad. By the time my mom was like, you ain't getting none of that shit.
No tattoos.
By the time I got older, I just didn't even care no more. Yeah. Would I still want one? Sure. Yeah. But I know back then it was, nope, I have none. Wow. None. Hey. I just didn't care after a while.
Yeah. You got ear pierced?
Nope. Nope, I couldn't get that either.
What's wrong with that?
And it's not. It's just, and I've accepted that. Exactly. Now I think if I wanted a tattoo, it's because I want one.
That you're grown. And
when I was younger, it was because I saw everyone else having it. And I was like, man, I kind of want one. They do look cool, but it wasn't for me. It was so that I would have one like everyone else.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like BBLs are the same way. Yeah. Everybody's getting them because it's the thing, but not because somebody's saying to themselves. And then the surgeries are just so dangerous.
It's very dangerous, and they getting them woke. I said if I got it, I get it woke.
Really?
Yeah, because you don't have the risk of not waking up. You're woke. They numb you. I've seen it, and it's like, ooh. But
that's surgery woke like that is crazy.
It is. I will show you a video of a girl laying on the table. It hurt her a little bit. They numbed her. She was like, ow, ow. She was like, yeah, it's a real thing.
I just can't see.
Cheaper. It's much cheaper.
Really?
Yes. It's a different kind of anesthetic. give you.
Okay.
It ain't putting you deep to sleep. You be woke, but you be numb.
And then how do you know that these doctors are certified for this? How do you find the right doctor that you know what they doing, go do it properly and right? They not some Yelp backdoor doctor that's just gonna cut you up, leave you with scarring.
What you do is your research and you look at people's comments. And you look at their ratings and stuff like that. So you do a search to see if he got any deaths, anything. You could be the first death, who knows? But this is what people going by. They go on there and see how many deaths he got. His ratings. That's what they determine, is to put their hands.
My thing too is, as a female, if you get it, let's say you just getting it for you, you just want that hump in the back. It also, I always say it's not that you're not the only one that can go experience it. So now you're going to get attention from men on a whole nother level.
You might not be the kind of girl that takes that attention.
Exactly, but it's coming.
It's coming. Are you ready?
Because you go get it. So it's like, are you ready for that type of experience with men where they're going to the level of lust just went up because now they really want you.
Yes.
And now they
want you for that part. So now, are you mentally ready for what this comes with? Are you mentally ready?
And you're
not.
Are you comfortable knowing that people who weren't interested in you before because of who you were are now interested in you because of what you have?
Exactly.
Like.
But yes, because that's the whole goal. I want this body and this. When I get it, I'm taking everything to come with it. I done seen that a lot.
Lord have mercy.
Girl, I'm ready. They be ready for the body before it even come. When they go get them BBLs.
Oh my Lord.
I'm getting my surgery because a year in advance, but you about to get it. So you better get your mental ready.
A year in advance. That is wild.
You book them things like a year, maybe 2 or 3, or until you pay for it. Some people pay for it and then get it done. It's payment plans and everything. I mean, do you?
That is
I
wild.
don't know what that. But be careful.
Okay.
That's all I can tell you. If you think it's worth you getting a little bump in the back,
right?
Go get it done.
Nigga, I can't.
You got the money. Yeah, you got the money. Live your best life. We here for what they say. How you say it?
A good time, not a long time.
Yes, we here for a good time, not a long time.
That is. Look, she got the phone call going on. No, I'm kidding. No, you're good. But that is. I don't know. That's wild.
That's wild.
I think, listen, love yourself first, man.
That's the message that we're trying to convey here.
Love yourself. I mean, if you already got a BBL, and then we ain't talking to you, you already got it. If you're thinking about it, though.
Are you satisfied with it? Let's hear about them stories. Comment.
Yeah, drop the comments below if you got a BBL. Is you happy with your BBL? Is it everything you asked for? Because there's some women who's like, they not happy now after they got it.
They got to go back for round 2.
Round 2? What you mean? What's that?
When they mess you up, you have to go back and get it fixed. Or if they didn't put enough in, you got to get some more fat and you got to go back in. Certain different things.
What?
Yes.
You got to add more fat.
Skinny girls, if they don't have enough fat, they have to eat, gain about 20, 30 pounds, or however much the doctor tell them to, so they can suck that out and put it in. If you're skinny, you have no fat to suck. Like, it's called a skinny BBL. Shout out to the skinny girls.
That's wild.
It's wild.
BBL Drizzy, shut out.
Ooh, BBL Drizzy. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. Well, listen, guys, that was our last topic of the day. Yes. Nikki, great job.
Oh, thank you.
Great job. Y'all drop comments in the below if y'all feeling Nikki, man. If y'all not, it don't matter because she here anyway.
Right,
but
I'm here to stay.
But shout out to my co-host Nikki.
Shout out to you.
For sure. Appreciate you. Listen, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We are going to be giving this to you guys. This episode that you guys are watching, this is gonna be on a Tuesday. But moving forward, y'all go look for us on Wednesdays. We got so much more coming. Obviously, I got the Rap Shit podcast, you guys. I got the Hit Your Finisher podcast. We got the Not Very Mature podcast. So much is on the way. Still working on the movie, y'all. Leopard is still on the way.
Big things going on.
Yeah, big things is happening. The Rap Shit magazine is gonna make its return.
That's right.
So I appreciate all y'all for tapping in with us, man. Nikki, is there anybody you want to shout out? Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. Shout out to my business. I have a So Pretty Pastries. I do.
Okay.
Talk about proms, weddings.
Okay.
For your special occasion, apples. I do all of that.
Okay.
So I bring your event to life.
Nice.
SoPrettyPastries.com.
Okay. And let them know where they can find you or follow you on your social media.
You can find me at Chisa Fierce on Facebook. Chisa Fierce on Instagram too. I just have 2 platforms. I don't do social media
Okay.
No YouTube. Follow our channel.
Yeah, follow the Maturity Productions channel, man.
Production channel.
We got all the stuff on there. And then again, you can also follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Deezer, iHeart. Just follow the Maturity Productions Network and tap in with all the podcasts on there.
That's right.
It is your boy Maturity Serving, man, World Heavyweight Champion, everything vibey, leader of the Wolf Pack. With my co-host Nikki, man. We about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all as always. We catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.